St. Jamestown is the sort of northeast corner of downtown Toronto. It is bordered by Sherbourne Street to the west, Parliament Street to the east, Wellesley Street to the south, and Howard Street to the north. It consists of 18 high-rise apartment buildings, 14 private, 4 owned by Toronto Community Housing, and somewhere in the neighborhood of 25,000 people, speaking 90 or representing 90 nationalities and about 160 languages live in those buildings.
The history of St. Jamestown, I would say, is going back to the 50s or the 60s. These buildings have been here for quite a while, and it's changed over the years.
It's a yuppie city before, and then it turned out to be the melting pot of immigrants.
There are lots of different families of all sorts of different cultures and demographics, so it is quite a microcosm in a sense, and it's a very multicultural neighborhood, which is nice.
First of all, it's accessible in transportation. That's number one. Number two, with the population, you don't feel lonely. You have somebody to talk to in the street, especially in summertime. So it's a place where an immigrant will not feel that lonely. It's a cure for their isolation and loneliness.
I think what makes it unique is the density of the population. And I think what also makes it unique is that it's just full of people trying to build a better life for themselves. Many people come to St. Jamestown when they first come to Canada, and so they come with the same goals and hopes and ideas that everybody else has.
St. Jamestown, the way it is a very diverse community, and it's composed of different kinds of faces, different kinds of population.
Lots of festivals around in the community. There's lots of jazz bands playing in the area sometimes. The park usually would get shut down for different style of concerts that they would bring singers in to sing for the people around here, free of cost. Little picnic outing and stuff like that. There's always some type of festivity going on around here, pretty much once or twice a week in the summer.
I'm very involved in the St. Jamestown Festival, which happens every June, and that brings about 2,000 people together, and it's a great community celebration.
The festival, we organized that, and it's very successful. This is one way of getting the people together. It's excellent. I really enjoyed it.
My experience with the neighborhood is mostly positive because there's so much going on. If you want to volunteer, if you want to look for a job, there's so much going on, and you can't go wrong in St. Jamestown. Each one of these high-rise units has so much going on, either on the first floor, in the basement, in the sub-basement. There's gymnasiums. We've got the Wellesley Community Center, the library. We've got quite a bit going on here in St. Jamestown.
There's programs for seniors. There's English classes, all kinds of things going on.
ESL is good. I would say the opportunities in our school system is good. I would say it's one of the better opportunity areas.
The ethnicity, the people. There's lots of different projects around here for youth, and it's just a cool area to live in, to be quite honest.
In every block that I walk, I pass people from 12 different nationalities. I'm very proud of this, that my country, Canada, is home to everyone because they are part of my country.
I think the community center is a huge step as far as that's concerned, and there's a lot of housing that's going up right now too. There are lots of condo developments that haven't. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there too when you have those places are going to be filled.
It's not the cleanest of neighborhoods. A lot of people, I don't know if they live here or they just hang out here, but they're not always respectful of the green spaces, and they're not always careful with their garbage.
We need more parks. We need more greening. We need more trees. And it's on the books. It was a study that was done. We definitely need more parks.
I think I would just really like to see more opportunities for people, particularly youth. better job and economic opportunities for people. I would like to see the community become greener and better environmentally, and just for people to develop more of an ownership of this community.
I would like to see more of a, not authority, but police presence here, because the drug dealing and the drinking in public and whatnot is not right, because not only the children, but people are afraid to go out and walk through the park sometimes.
There's a negative approach to St. Jamestown because we don't have enough people like you doing interviews. If we had more people like you interviewing all the residents in St. Jamestown, we would end up on the internet with a positive outlook, and I guess we need more people like you.
I understand the bad reputation, because there are a lot of street people and drug users who use and deal right out in the open.
Anytime you sort of put several people on top of each other within a small space, you're going to have things that happen.
People don't really know much about it. We tend to get lumped in with all the other neighborhoods, and St. Jamestown is not without its problems, but it's also a community with tremendous amount of potential, and mostly consists of good, hard-working people trying to build a better life for themselves and their families.
It's no different than Rosedale, except the people that live here has a budget of maybe a couple thousand to work with instead of a couple millions.
I do feel safe. One has to be careful wherever one lives, but I find it a very safe, very friendly, very family-oriented community.
It's a gathering place, it's a meeting place. There's opportunity for many age groups, and most of all, people can congregate.
It's a very good potential. Talents are available. It's not explored. They don't try to see to it that people come here with degrees and education, and they don't, you know, they try to find a way how to get there.
There's all kinds of reason for optimism. Signs of hope are everywhere.
RPTV was brought to you by the Regent Park Focus Youth Media Arts Center.